Okay, so over the weekend I was using somebody else's Disney Plus account because I don't have one because I feel like relatively obvious reasons in terms of Disney as a company. And so but I was using their account despite the fact that I've told them not to have them anyways. And so I was watching it, and so I checked that I was checking like different shows or whatever that were still going on because a lot of shows that I love got canceled, like, Owl House. And so I was checking it, and so I saw, oh, Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur has new episodes, and I had seen it on the guide because they had been very weird about like the advertising for Saturday morning cartoons recently because I still have access to cable, and so but I had seen it like after they started airing it, and so I couldn't obviously watch any of them because it's all on Disney Plus, and so but I had seen on like the way that the scheduled programming had been set up that they were airing two of like the 30-minute slots one after the other every week, which they don't do with any of the other shows, but they had done it the time before because they had aired like half of this, I think it was the second season before that, and so they were doing the same thing before that, but it had come out in like the giant chunk of just all of that while they were doing that in the cable programming. And so I noticed that that was what was happening because they released the other half of that season, so I watched it obviously, and it was absolutely incredible. As always, I just adore everything about it. The writing, the art style, the everything about it is just so good. Oh my god, I love that show so much. But and so I saw that and I watched the ending, which was still incredible. It was still very good. But I was like, huh. I just was like, took a pause and I was like, oh no. And so I looked it up, and so I immediately was like, oh my god, okay. And so I went and I looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, Moon Girl Nibble Dinosaur was canceled after 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. The Aside from the band episode with like the incredible trans representation that was in it, aside from that, there was so much POC representation and queer representation, disabled representation, all of these things, and which is part of why I adored it so much. And so I was like, shit, like, it like hit me through the heart because I was just so like, it like happened again. And I literally got so fucking like mad and like just really sad about it, honestly, because it just keeps happening with all of these shows that I love. And I just like, ah. So wanted to rant about that. And fuck Disney. So